Okay, guys, this is just a simulation on two pairs and two faces. So the claim is that I can get two pairs, a hand containing exactly two pairs, and I can do that at least twice out of every four turns. So to do that, let's just do one poker hand for a second. This is my poker hand simulator, and you're going to start by dealing the cards. You can do that by clicking that deal button right there. Now, you could do this with a deck of cards, fine, but if you do, make sure you shuffle between every single hand, which is kind of a pain, right? So I like this. If I have a card shuffler, maybe I'll do that. Anyway, so I'm going to shuffle these cards. And I look at these cards, and I've got a 10, a 3, a queen, an ace, and a 3. Well, I've already got one pair, so I'm going to hold on to that pair. Now, I can hold one of these and hope I pair up, or I can just hit again, and it's your decision. I'm going to go ahead and hold that, and so I deal that, and I've got a pair of threes and nothing else, so that's a losing hand. Okay, so but I'm concerned about out of every four hands. So every time you make a tally on the tally mark, it's going to represent four hands. So let's do this. Okay, so I'm going to try this. This is now my first hand. So I'm going to deal. I'm going to keep, ooh, look at this. I'm going to keep the 2 and the 2. And, I like the 9 because it's high. So I'm going to keep that. I'll deal again. And I don't have any. So right now I've got none out of the four hands. So this is now my second deal. Turn that 8, 3, 10, queen, 3. Oh, look, I got a pair of threes. I'm going to keep those threes. And this time I'm not going to keep any hand. I'm just going to deal. I've got a pair of threes and nothing else. So it's a losing hand. This is now my third poker hand. So I'm looking, I've got an 8, a 10, a 7, an ace, and a 6. I'm actually going to keep the 10 and the 8. I'm hoping to pair some of those. I'll deal with that. I got a pair of 8s, but nothing else. So this is now my fourth poker hand, and I don't have any two pairs so far. Bummer. Now, keeping in mind, any other hand, like a 3 of a kind or a full house, I don't care about anything. I'm looking for two pairs. So ace, 2, 10, king, 4. I'm going to keep the ace and the 2, hope maybe I'll get pairs on there. I'll deal with that. I don't have any pairs, so I got nothing. So now I got no two pairs. So I'm going to do, this is a 0. Now I start again. Okay, this is now my first hand. 3 or 2, 5, 8, 9, 5. I got a pair of 5s. I'm going to keep that. I'm just going to hit deal and try and get something else. I got 3 of a kind, but that's not a two pair, so it doesn't count. I go on to my second deal. Okay, I've got a queen, a 2, a king, a jack, and an 8. I'm going to hold a king and a king. Now, I know this may be not the way I would do it. If this was a real poker game, I'd probably keep the jack and maybe try and get a straight or something. I'm only looking for two pairs. So I'm going to keep these two, and I'll deal. Losing hand, so nothing there. Okay, bummer. Deal again. This is now my third deal. I'm going to keep the king and the jack and maybe hope I get that. So I'll do that. I've got a pair of 3s, but no two pairs. So no go. I'm not doing very good. This is now this is my fourth hand. So I'm going to do the fourth deal. I've got ace. I'm going to keep the ace and the king, and I'll leave these others. I'm going to deal them. I don't have any pairs of anything. So I've got another. I successfully dealt 4 hands, and I have no two pairs. So I'll come over in my tally chart, put a 0. I'm going to do a couple more of these. So deal. This is now my first hand out of 4. So every tally mark represents 4 hands. So first, whoa, check this out. King, king, queen, queen. So I've already got 1, 2 pair. So I've got 1 out of the 1 hand. So I'm going to try again. Deal. And 2 pairs. Marvelous. Okay. Deal. I've got a jack. Whoa, look at this. This is cool. 10, jack, jack. This is beautiful. And jack. I deal again. I've got 2 pairs. So now I've got two pairs in 2 hands. So I still got 2 hands to go. This is kind of cool. I'm going to deal again. I'm going to keep the 10 and the jack. 10s and jacks have been good for me so far. I'm feeling pretty good. I deal. And, oh, crud, losing hand. So this is now that was my third hand, right? So I'm doing a fourth hand. Deal. 4, 7, 10, king, 3. I'm going to keep the 3 and the 4 this time. I'll deal. And I got a pair of 4s, but nothing there. So out of those 4 hands, I actually got two pairs. I'm feeling pretty good now. Okay, I'm going to go one more. One more. I'm hoping to get lucky. I got lucky last time. I'm going to get lucky again. Okay, I've got 4. This is my first hand. 4, Jack, 8, 7. I'm going to keep the 7 and the ace. I'm going to keep those. I got a pair, but nothing better. Second hand. I got 2s. Oh, I'm going to hold a pair of those 2s. Now, normally I would keep that third 2, but I'm only looking for 2 pairs. I'm going to keep the 8 because I like it. And I'll do 2 pairs. Look at that. 8, 8, 2, 2. So I've got 1. This is now my third hand. I've got a Jack, a 10. I'm going to keep the queen and the Jack. And I'll keep that. I got a pair, but nothing better. But I got 1 2 pair out of 3 hands. This is now my fourth hand. So I'm going to deal, and I'm going to keep the ace and the king, and I got a deal there, and crud, a losing hand. But I did get 1 2 pair hand out of 4 turns. So the claim was that I can get, what was it? I can get. I forgot my king. I forgot my claim already, but I got my tally chart there. So the claim was that I'll be able to get at least 1 hand of 2 pairs. So my claim was I'll get at least 1 hand out of 2 pairs. That happened actually 2 times out of 4. So I have 4 hands. I had 4 groups of 4 hands. And out of those 4 groups of 4 hands, 2 of them gave me at least 1 2 pair. So 2 out of 4, that's like 50%. That's pretty good defense. So run your simulation. You're going to do yours at least 40 times into your groups. And what will you get